because it's such good swimming temperature.
Well, I mean, it might be.
It's 21.1.
Alright. It's a nice day.
Lots of tending space near the Laurel Creek, both on the west side and east side across the road.
Okay. That'll be good. Yes. Hot cocoa.
Everyone's having hot cocoa this morning.
Salted caramel hot cocoa.
That is not hot cocoa. That's an abomination. I can't even say the... Actually, you do say the word properly.
Salted caramel.
Caramel. You caramel it. There's no caramel from you.
Salted caramel.
Caramel.
Salted caramel.
Caramel. So, good morning, Charge.
Good morning.
Are you ready to talk turkey?
Yes, I am actually.
You've just been thinking about... We've just been having a team talk about where we might go today.
Our target today is 21.3 miles down track, that way.
Yep, so slightly further than yesterday.
Yes, another couple miles, and there's a stream with a water hole if we want to go swimming.
Yeah, it's probably
The temperature at the moment, no. And there's tent sites, lots of water. There's a little baby bear. Ooh.
Don't want to play with a baby bear.
Yeah. So we're going to Laurel Creek.
I feel like we've seen a lot of Laurel Creeks.
Yeah,
Mountains.
Laurel got around a bit.
Laurel, yeah. But there's a matter of the large mountain that we've got to get over first.
Yeah. I'm going to just show you on our elevation map. So here we are down here at the river.
A little bit closer.
We're down here where my thumb is.
Yeah.
And when we just leave here, we've got about 50 yards of beautiful flat land, and then we go up. And then we come down. And then, in about half an hour, we are going to...
The green is the mountain that...
We are going to go all the way up top there, and then we come all the way down, and then we go up.
That's okay. I don't mind those too much, because you're at elevation, and then you're just kind of wandering up and down. It's that really big hall.
Yeah.
And we've got a plan for tomorrow, haven't we? Because today's Sunday.
Yes, and then we're going into...
Well, we're going to eat somewhere tomorrow morning. That's probably the high point.
Yeah.
Busby Outpost or something.
That's it. And it's dropped off the map.
Well, I'm sure it's still there. It may not be on the map.
No,
I'm sure
Brushy.
Brushy.
Brushy Mountain Outpost. And I want to read this out. It's very important. The bacon cheeseburger with fresh lettuce and tomato was huge. Actually, gigantic is a better word. Served with crinkle French fries in overabundance.
You had me at French fries.
And anything that an American says is that big is gonna be huge.
Okay, so that's breakfast for tomorrow morning sorted. And the difference this year compared to last year is you and I would have been having this conversation last year going, oh my goodness me, there's a burger and French fries. And we would have got there, and what would have happened?
Not open for the season yet.
Yep. Okay, so that's exciting. We're all having hot chocolate this morning for a bit of a pick us up and a bit of enthusiasm to charge up that mountain. But it's a gorgeous day today. It's going to be more sunshine, blue skies. It's 7:12. We haven't left yet. We're taking it easy. So today is the 18th of June. Yes, the 18th of June. And I have a YouTube video that will automatically release, or would have released 10 minutes ago. But what I normally do is I do a Facebook post, I do an Instagram post, and I also email it to Joe's mother, Monica. Hi, Monica. And my mum, Beverly. Hi, Mum. We haven't had phone reception since, I would say, 1:30 yesterday afternoon, and it was patchy at best yesterday. So one of the things I need to do is, when we get phone reception, is just sit down and do sort of the social media stuff around that YouTube video. That's one of the things that has been noticeable this year in terms of communications and just doing our Kiwis in the Woods channel, is that there's been huge periods of time when we have had no phone reception, sometimes for more than a day. So the moment I get on top of a big steep mountain and phone reception comes back, I'll just sit myself down and just do those few bits and pieces I need to do. So 7:25 and we're on trail. We're leaving Sloth behind to finish up his hot chocolate and pack up, but he's gonna catch us very, very quickly. We have a plan, as you've heard, and it starts with a really steep hill. I'm going to focus on that. We've worked out that some of my falling over issues is because I'm walking strangely, because I have blisters on my heel, and anyway, it's the way I'm walking. So I need to focus on walking properly and not tripping over things. It's a beautiful day today, and a bit chilly this morning, but I know it's going to warm up and be just glorious. I'll update you during the day with what's going on, but yeah, another day of gorgeous walking surrounded by beautiful nature. That pretty much sums it up. About halfway up this big hill, we're just plugging up it steadily. You might see a field like this and go, oh, that's pretty. Look at that lovely long grass and plants. Charge and I look at a field like this and go, ticks. We better check ourselves when we get out of here, because they'll all be jumping on board. Sometimes you're grinding up a hill and you've got your head down and you're just grinding, and then you stop and you look back and you realise that there are layers and layers of beautiful mountains behind you. I'm still puffing and panting. 6 miles in, 2 hours 21 minutes, all uphill, and we've got to the shelter. Isn't it cute? It's kind of stone, and it's got a lovely table in front of it that I'm going to sit down on. And wow, let's have a look. It's Chestnut Knob Shelter, and the elevation is 4,409 feet, and we've literally just climbed that. And behind Charge is a beautiful outlook of Virginia spread in front of us. This is a different shelter than most shelters because it's actually enclosed. So I thought I'd just have a little peek inside. Well, that's kind of cool. So there are bunks, double platform and a bunk, and some more bunks. I suppose you could sleep on the floor if you wanted to, and it's lovely and light because it's got windows. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So a completely different kind of shelter this time. I think originally this shelter was for the range, one of the local rangers or the park service. They used it to shelter themselves, and it's just been converted into a hiker shelter. I may have made that up completely. Sloth's up the hill. Not that he was slow behind us. He just spent a little slightly longer at the shelter than we did. Oh, that's a morning tea with a view, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Did you turn around and look back when you were coming up the meadows and realise what was behind you?
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Beautiful view.
A beautiful view. Check for ticks.
Checked for ticks. Oh, happy Father's Day, Dad.
Ah, it's Father's Day. There you go. Happy Father's Day. May as well swing by the privy since we're here. We haven't had a look at privies recently because we've been camping. And look, it's kind of a cute little privy. Just sitting there in the woods. Let me zoom out. And let's have a look. Oh, no front door. Someone's left the lid up. And all I can hear is blowflies. I could just stay at that shelter, sitting in the sunshine at the table. It's a bit hard to leave, actually. It's really gorgeous sitting in the sunshine and just soaking it up. But we are exactly 6 miles down, and we have got 15 and a bit miles to go. Then we got the fright of our lives when a large, very loud rattling sound turned out to be a large rattlesnake.
I don't like snakes. No, there he is on the rock.
Oh, go away.
Keep going.
Come on. Should I bang my pole?
No, well, I've got the camera standing like this piece.
Come on. Go away.
Keep going.
It's quite big.
Diamond head on it.
He was a rattler because that was it. So we're just standing here, walking along behind Joe. Scary rattly sound. He leaps back. Big snake. So the snake's still there. So kind of curled up. And neither Charge or I have any intention of walking past him. So we're kind of waiting for a bit, and then I don't know, maybe we can walk around him. It's all a bit gross. Come on, mate, get a wriggle on. Bleh. Come on.
He just killed. There he is.
Yeah, I know, I'm videoing him. He's in no hurry. He's just hanging out. See his rattle? There it is. There's the rattly thing on the end of his tail. Made a surprisingly large noise.
Huge.
Ugh.
Made me jump.
Charge and I have been conserving water hard out because we found ourselves with a 5-mile gap without any water. And we've just come down on the road, and wouldn't you know it, someone has left bottles of water. That is honestly an enormous relief because I'm pretty thirsty and I had a couple of hours before I could have another big drink. 1.2 from camp. It's been a long, hard day. Lots of ups and downs and rock hopping. One large snake. Joe's seen a bear run up a tree. Yeah, tough day and hot. So we're going to be really happy when we get to camp and pitch our tent. Yeah, the terrain's been so varied today, but just straight up has been a recurring theme. So Charge and I are feeling a bit tired. So Sloth is a little bit behind us, not far. So we can check in with him and see how he's fared today once we all get to camp. So we've just pitched our tent at our camp and we're heading back over the road to go and get some water, have a wash and soak our feet. We're all pretty exhausted. That was an intense day. It was only 21 miles, not only 21 miles, 21 miles is a lot, but we did a lot of elevation, just up and down and up and down and up and down, and we're all feeling a bit beaten up. On the trail this morning at 7:33, as we walk up the hill, my phone is buzzing in my pocket because, as ever, in these southern parts of the Appalachian Trail, there's just no phone reception anywhere. So my YouTube channel is all messed up and I can't fix it. And I found myself feeling slightly stressed about it yesterday. Then I thought, I'll just fix it up when I find service. So I'm sorry for those of you who were enjoying the every other day updates. Technology has not been my friend. We had a hard day yesterday, 21.1 miles of up and down and mean ups. So this morning we have the opportunity to walk up and down again, but at the 7 mile point approximately, we can take a turn and walk for over half a mile. That doesn't count for a burger. I would happily walk half a mile there, or 0.6 there, and 0.6 back for a burger and french fries at this stage, because I'm a bit tired and hungry. So that's the plan today. I can't get past the burger. Once we're at the burger, I'll come to you with an update. But for now, it's just breathing bugs and walking. We've been flying down the trail this morning. It's 2 hours and 4 minutes and we've done 6.3 miles, averaging 3.1 miles an hour. That's fast. It's amazing what the thought of a burger and some fries can do for your psyche and for your pace. Yesterday's hike was really rough. Lots of quite steep ups and downs, very rocky terrain. The 6 miles this morning has been around a ridge and mainly uphill, but nice track. We just walked past a woman who said, "Oh, watch out, there's small playful cubs around the corner this morning, so watch out for them." Well, of course, I didn't see them. I seem to be the opposite of being a bear magnet. I just seem to scare them away. We've been enclosed in the green tunnel for the last couple of days, so it's actually nice to be out on a ridge with some open air and some open space. Right, I'll put the phone down. I'll talk to the guys probably when we get to the Outpost store with the burgers, but every other hiker we've spoken to in the last 12 hours, it's been the primary focus of what was going to happen today, which was, are you walking for a burger? Yeah, we're walking for a burger, all right. We're a bit tired and hungry by this stage in the game. Something else we haven't seen for a number of days is houses and residences. Lots of barking dogs. So this definitely sounds promising. Mountain top. We almost walked right past it. Lots of Americans. Lots of people kind of on the east coast who've walked this, but if we come over to the world map, there's a few of us Kiwis. There's a few of us who've done it. And then over here, we've got internet access finally for the first time in blooming days. We're just waiting for our burgers and fries. Oh, so exciting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A veggie burger. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, that was well worth walking really hard and fast for 2 and a bit hours. I thought it was an extra 1.2 miles added to our day, but it wasn't. It was right there on the trail, so such a relief. I am sitting here, however, and looking at the sky, and I can see black clouds in the sky, and I believe the forecast is rain for the next 3 or 4 days, so that's a bit of a downer. I have booked rooms for Wednesday night in a town called Petersburg. We're going to go for 2 nights because Joe has a board meeting on Thursday, so I can feel the weather changing. We may have a slightly uncomfortable few days ahead of us, but right now my tummy's full and I'm feeling really good. So we're going to try and push through to a shelter tonight, which is another 12 miles away. So it'll be an 18-mile day, which will leave us with less than 40 miles to cover for the next couple of days, maybe 2 16s. So that's very, very achievable. Good morning, Charge.
No flash.
How's your day been?
Well, we got up. We tracked at 3.1 miles per hour to get a Brushy mountain shop
Outpost.
and had the most amazing hamburger 2 sodas, stocked up a little bit of food, and I'm sitting here saying, oh, it's 11 o'clock, we've got some more hiking to do.
We do. The weather's not looking good.
The weather for the next 4 or 5 days is going to be thunderstorms and rain, and it is what it is. We've got raincoats, we've got our tent.
Yeah.
and-
I mean, it's not ideal, but we have got tummies full of burgers.
Oh, I'm happy.
Yeah, that was a really good burger.
It was a very good burger.
And the fries.
So belly nice and full. And we've got roughly just under 12 miles to the next shelter.
Because what's our plan for the next few days? We're pushing to
We want to get into
Petersburg.
and we will stay 2 nights, maybe 3 if we do a slack pack. But on Thursday I have a board meeting, and obviously we'll have internet, so I'll be able to get on and do that. Resupply, have a shower, because we will have been 5 days on the trail, and even though I've been leading out front, I can still smell you, Flash, and Sloth behind me.
Yeah, you can.
We're pretty stinky.
Because I'm clean.
You're so clean.
I'm so clean.
How did you manage that? It was like magic or something?
Well, I managed to have a wash in the stream, and I put on
I know.
my camp clothes.
It was alarming. I turned around, we're down at the creek last night.
And you saw a beer bottom.
I just saw a bare bottom. Flash had, Jarge had just gone, stuff it, and he'd just taken his clothes off and is having a wash in the stream. But anyway, cheers. Sloth, how was your burger?
Oh, that was a wonderful burger.
How fast did we have to walk to get there?
Good 3 mile an hour, but it was worth it. Got the blood flowing, warmed us up in the morning, and oh, that burger was so good.
You are standing with the grey sky behind you. It is a bit alarming, isn't it? Just look up there.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, I'm already wet from sweat. What's rain? Just cleans me off.
Yeah, I know.
Gets rid of the salt.
And Petersburg?
Oh, Petersburg's gonna be great. Warm bed, hot shower, fresh clothes.
Maybe some wine.
Definitely some wine.
Maybe some hot food cooked by someone else.
Oh, that would be fabulous. Not out of a bag.
Not
Just
out of a
no
bag.
food out of a bag.
Yeah. Okay. Are we ready to go yet?
Oh, I'm ready.
Somebody's left a bin here so people can empty their rubbish bins, and someone's had to leave a note saying, please, no deer carcasses. Okay, I won't be putting a deer carcass in there, or my rubbish, because I've just emptied it, but thank you very much.
Why are you giggling? Why are you dancing?
600. 600 miles. And you know what? If you convert that to kilometres, it's perilously close to 1,000.
Woohoo! Well done.
600.
600.
We're savouring this. We're savouring it. Now let's walk really fast to the shelter before it starts to rain.
Woohoo!
Where?
Thunderstorm.
Been looking for the shelter sign for a while. Now, we're not sure how this is going to go. Rain is coming, it's held off, and that's fantastic. There are only 6 spots inside this shelter, so it depends on how many people are here as to whether we get a bed inside or not. But worst case, if we have to pitch a tent, it is currently dry, so that's a good result. So fingers crossed that we can get a spot inside. Lots of room for us. The endless quest for the perfect food bag hang. Did you get that first time, Sloth?
Of course.
Boom! nice.
Yeah, right where there's a whole bunch of cut ropes.
Yeah. Oh, there are a whole bunch of dead blimmin' ropes up there, aren't there? All those, it's a place where people's bear hang ropes go to die.
It's a graveyard.
It is.